Hey guys, this is Ray the Messenger, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about why you should stop being a goddamn fanboy. Now let's get right into the video. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is a thing that I've recently noticed called the fanboy syndrome. The fanboy syndrome is basically a lot of people on social media, especially on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all these places, TikTok of course. These people start becoming fanboys of certain personalities. It might be a certain social media personality, it might be somebody who's recently become famous. They become obsessed with that person. They put that person on a pedestal, they make that person their leader, their one and only. And everything, that's the interesting thing, everything that person says becomes the truth. It doesn't matter what they say. They could say the sky is green, and all the fanboys will be like, yeah, of course the sky is green. I mean, if he says it, it must be true. And this thing really bothers me because if you're just a fanboy, if you're somebody who's just focused on everything that everybody else says, you're nothing else than a follower. You're a slave. You're just basically a mindless sheep following everything that another person says. Start thinking for yourself. Don't just follow anything everybody says. Even if they're quote unquote millionaires or they're quote unquote successful, don't just follow everything these people say, because you don't know if the thing that they're saying is actually working for you or even matters to you. Oftentimes the things that these people say don't make any sense for you. They have zero relation to you. They talk about certain stuff that has nothing to do with you, and you're like, yeah, of course this stuff makes a lot of sense. I 100% believe this stuff. Stop becoming a fanboy. Don't be a fanboy and just mindlessly follow other people. Start thinking for yourself. Start thinking for yourself. Think, okay, if what that person says, does that actually really make sense? Do a mathematical equation in your head with everything that the person says. Okay, person said A, does it make sense? Is there statistics to it? Don't just be like, oh yeah, of course. I mean, if he says it, it must be true, right? And then just be like defending that person all over the internet, being a slave of that person, just and also reposting a bunch of clips of that person. Don't just be somebody who's just reposting the clips. Of course, I know why people do it, because they want to make money off the clips, because views and attention equals money, and the people want to make money with the views and attention. But don't be somebody like that. Be somebody who actually, of course, I'm not saying you shouldn't be having role models, right, in your life. People that you say, okay, I want to achieve the thing that they have achieved. You can 100% do that. I also have that. But I'm not obsessed with these people. My life doesn't evolve around everything these people say. And I'm not like, oh yeah, this person, I need to be like them. I'm following them. It doesn't matter what they say. And this also applies to all genders. This applies to women and girls, because women and girls, of course, to girls and of course men. Because when men become fanboys, they just listen to everything the person says and act like they also believe these things, and they also are the thing that this person portrays. I give you an example. Recently, of course, with Andrew Tate, everybody listens to that guy. I don't mind that guy. Listen, I think he has a lot of great points, but it's not like you should believe 100% everything that person says, because you don't know the guy. You don't know what this person's doing. You're just like, oh yeah, he's the man, he's the best ever. Everything he says is golden. I love him. He's so great. Stop being a fanboy. Stop being a fanboy, because listen, these people or everybody wants to make you their fanboy. Listen, I'm sitting here. I don't want you to be my fanboy. I want you to think for yourself. Of course, I want you to follow the channel if you haven't already subscribed. But listen, I want you to be thinking for yourself. Don't just be following these people mindlessly because they have a plan. Almost everybody that you see out there that are talking about stuff, the Andrew Tate and everybody else, it doesn't matter who it is. They all have, most of the time, 99% of them have a plan. And their plan is to put you into something, into a program, and to take some money from you. But of course, maybe it's good value for the program, but they want your money most of the time. They want to sell you something. How can they sell you something if they portray themselves as the person that you need to follow? And you become a fanboy because these people portray themselves so much higher than you. They say, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Look what I've achieved. I've done this, I've done that. Yeah, it might be true. It might be true that the person has achieved these things, but it doesn't make them necessarily a better person than you are. Because in the end of the day, you have to remember this one thing. Everybody's just cooking with water. This is a thing that was somebody that one of my mentors once told me. He said, everybody's just cooking with water. It's not like these people are from another dimension, like space beings or geniuses. I've seen a lot of these people. I've met people who make 8 figures, almost 8 figures. I've met these people, and it's not like they're magicians. It's not like they're some crazy geniuses. They've just done things differently than you. And I've also met people that were really fit, bodybuilding type people. And these people also did different things than the classic person. But it's not like it doesn't make them better than you are. It's not like, oh, they're so much better than me and I'm so much worse than them. Listen, you are where you are. I'm also where I am in my own journey in life. And this doesn't mean that you're worse or better than the other person. Don't put that person on a pedestal and become a mindless follower of them. Because this is the thing. You have to understand that not everybody's path is the same. If you see somebody on the internet and they're like, oh, look at this, I have my Ferrari here, I have this and that. You don't know nothing about that person if you don't personally know them. They can say anything on the internet. For example, I could be sitting here, I could be saying, oh, listen, I've got a pool, I've got a Ferrari, whatever. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. It doesn't matter if it's true or not, because you can verify it. Even if one day I do some videos with a fake watch or some stuff, there have been a lot of people, listen, a lot of people in the internet that have claimed that they are something that they're not. And you're just fanboying over these people, not knowing where they come from, what is their story. And I could tell you a bunch of things, and maybe they're verifiable, maybe not. And then you say, oh, I believe the story that this person's telling me. But really think about it. Does that apply to you? Why are you following these people? Listen, me personally, I don't just follow everybody who's successful or quote unquote successful in life in whatever area. I listen to what the person tells me, and I think, okay, is this actually applicable to my life? For example, there are a bunch of people out there that are successful with crypto or crypto stuff or whatever. I'm not too much into that. Of course, I have some Bitcoin, but I'm not too deep into that. So I'm not like listening to these people every single day because it doesn't matter to me. It's not benefiting my life. So if I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, you've seen this crazy crypto guy, he's so successful, I'm a fanboy of him. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Listen, you can follow people, but don't be too emotionally involved in whatever they're doing, because energy is always directed in a certain direction. When you focus your own energy into what life other people are living, you are not focusing the energy on the things that you should be doing. Me personally, I give you an example. I look at somebody as a role model and I see, what is this person doing? Can I apply something from the behavior of that person into my own life? I take whatever I want out of that person, not like metaphorically, like the knowledge and stuff. And then I'm like, okay, good, finished. And now I work with my own on my own stuff. This is what you should do. Focus on your own life. Don't make your life evolved around other people. Don't have images of these people on your phone. They're not your family. They're not your friends. They're not somebody you might know. So why these people are, of course, role models, but don't be obsessed with them. Don't make your life evolved around them, because that is only giving them all your energy and all your power. You want to have the power for your own self in order to create your own life. You need to invest your energy into whatever you want to achieve in your life. Because if you take that energy and invest it in protecting Andrew Tate on the internet, or making clips about Andrew Tate, if it doesn't work out, you don't make money with it, then in the end of the day, you're just sitting there wasting your energy and making other people famous, making other people rich and making them richer and helping them and succeed in their life and giving them the energy. But you want that energy for yourself because you want to focus on your goals. Don't become an obsessive fanboy, because when you're like a fanboy, then automatically you're taking a stance, this person is better than me. And this is not helping you in your own life, because how can you achieve the great things if you believe you're not as high as that person is? These people that you see on the internet, everybody, they're not special. They're not some magicians. Okay, of course, there are some special people. Elon Musk probably is special, but don't compare yourself with that guy. There are a bunch of people who've succeeded a lot in life, and they're not special. So take action. This is what I want you to do. Stop being obsessed. If you have these people everywhere in your home, maybe you have even images of these people on your home, on your wall. Take those images down, unless it's like some dead person as an inspiration or some stuff like that. If it's like Muhammad Ali, you can leave that. But take these people out of your focus. Now, only watch these things if they are benefiting you. Also, my videos. Only watch my videos if they actually help you evolve in your life. If you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I'm not even a fanboy, but I still like the video, you can of course listen. But focus on the things that help you in your life. Take action for the things that you want to improve. So this is my thing. I want you to take action. Write down one thing that you want to change in your life tomorrow. A new thing that you want to implement in your life. Maybe it's eating one healthy meal a day. I don't know. Maybe it's doing 15 push-ups or 20 push-ups. Just do it. Write it down and say, I'm going to do this right now. And I'm not going to waste my time. Limit your time wasting watching stupid videos of people. And you're like, oh, but Ray, listen, I'm actually improving my life because I'm watching 100 videos of Andrew Tate. No, you can of course watch some of these videos, no problem. But don't be obsessed with them. Don't sit there for hours and watch them and be like a fanboy and obsessed your whole life and only think about them. For example, in my mind, I'm not thinking every day about some certain people that are my role models. I'm not 24/7 thinking about some stuff like Andrew Tate or these other people or Elon Musk or whoever. I'm not thinking about them. I'm thinking, how can I improve my own life? And you should start actually applying that to your own life. Because listen, the difference between these people and maybe other people is they are focused on their own life. They're not focused on some other person. They know about other people, they take their information, but they're not obsessed with them. They are focused on their own life. And that is why they are getting ahead, because they've put their energy into their own life and not focus on somebody else and be their fanboy. Don't be a fanboy. You can of course be a fan of somebody, quote unquote, listen to their music or whatever, but don't be obsessed with them. Don't be like somebody who's collecting merch from them or some stuff like that, because that's energy waste. Or don't be one of these crazy like these crazy soccer fans or football fans that have evolved their whole life around certain teams. Don't be that. That's not helping you. It doesn't bring you anything in life. Focus on your own life, on your own goals, like I do, and then we will get ahead in a better place, 100%. I also was a fanboy back in the day, but now that I've realized that it makes no sense, I've stopped being a fanboy. So I want you to do the same thing. I hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, ring the bell, put a like on it, put a comment, tell me what you like about this video, what not, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.